Hey y'all. Okay, y'all. So today we're going to get a little emotional, okay? It may be emotional for some people, but I really want to talk to you guys about letting go, how important it is to let go. So I originally wanted this video to be about letting go of a person, trying to get you guys to understand how important it is to let people go once their season in your life is over. But Spirit is kind of guiding me to talk more about just letting go in general. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the different ways of letting go. Okay, so first of all, with letting go comes forgiveness. Okay, you are going to have to not only forgive the person or the situation, but you're going to also have to forgive yourself. Okay, a lot of times we're more hard on ourselves than anybody else is. Okay, we're our biggest critic. We can be our biggest hater. Okay, we can be our biggest block. Okay, so it starts with definitely the heart. Okay, forgiving is crucial to your heart chakra. It expands. Okay, and when you forgive someone, you allow space in your heart to free up. Okay, you lighten your heart when you forgive other people, because when you hold on to things, when you hold on to grudges, right? When you hold on to, like, no, I'm never going to forgive them, or I'm never going to let this go, or I'm never going to forget, you kind of keep that bottled up into your heart space. So in order to free yourself, right? In order to sever the ties to that person, to that situation, okay? In order to get rid of the attachment, you need to let go of what it is, okay? So, when you're talking about letting go of a person, okay, you really want to first pray about it. And I say that because it can feel, it's not going to be something that you want to do, most likely. Okay, it's going to be something that you have to do kind of in order to grow as a person, right? Sometimes we don't want to let go of people because it feels good to us in the moment, or because we have this attachment to them, or because we love them, right? Like, this can be letting go of someone that you're dating. This could be letting go of someone that you're friends with, okay, that you've been friends with maybe for a long time. This could be letting go of a job. This could be letting go of an old way of being, the way that you used to be. And now maybe you need to grow up and mature and be a different way. All right. This could be letting go of toxic habits or addictions. Okay. This could be letting go of anything. Sometimes we don't want to let it go. We want to keep it close to us because it's safe. It's our comfort. It's what we know, and anything that has to do with change is kind of uncomfortable, right? Anything that has to do with, like, removing things out of our life is kind of uncomfortable. But you can't pray for change. You can't ask God or your ancestors or the universe or whatever you believe in to make changes in your life and to bring you these blessings, but you don't want to sacrifice anything. You don't want to let go of anything. Okay. So, yeah, it's not going to feel good, but you know that you need to do it for your growth. Okay. Like, if you want to be this person, this great person that you want to be, or this successful person, you know that you can't be smoking every day. Okay. You know that you can't be drinking every day. You know that you can't have this person in your life that's so toxic and drains your energy. Okay. You know, you can't have that friend that's low key a hater, but you've known her your whole entire life. Okay. You know, you can't have that family member that always needs money from you, so you don't have money to do things that you need to be doing, or money to invest in your dreams. Okay. So that's why sometimes we have to sacrifice in order to get to in order to get what we want, in order to go where we need to go. Now, when it comes to a relationship, that can kind of be tricky because we can have kids with this person, so we can't really completely boot them out of our life. But the point is to cut access off from you. So you may have to communicate with this person, but do you have to engage in arguments? No, you don't. It's easy to not. I'm sorry, it's not easy, but all you have to do is not text back. Whenever this person is trying to get an argument out of you, or they're trying to do certain things, don't engage. You can even say things like, "Oh, Spirit, I'm going to let you handle this for me." Okay. Ancestors, I'm going to allow you to handle this for me. Okay. You can say things like that. And or God, whoever you want to handle it, just say, I want you to handle this for me. I don't want to engage with that. I don't want to have to deal with this. I don't want to have to engage in this argument, or I don't want to have to, go back and forth with this person, or I don't want to have to stoop to this person's level. You made choices, right? You had options, you had choices to go back to that person. You chose to do that, okay? So just remember, like, whenever you're like wanting to go back to someone that wasn't good for you, that didn't make you feel good, that maybe have even brought your self-esteem down, okay? Or that maybe has taken blows to your characters, has crossed lines, crossed boundaries, okay? Whenever you know that person isn't good for you, you know that you should let them go. Just remember why you need to. Remember the person that you're trying to be, okay? That person can be, people can be blocks to your blessings, okay? A blessing can be waiting for you, but until you release this person who drains your energy, who manipulates you, who plays on your emotions, okay, who lies to you, who cheats on you, who does all these things, that it's kind of like, also, when someone is cheating on you, when someone's manipulating you, it takes away from your self-worth, it takes away from your confidence, and that can affect you getting to where you need to go, because you have to be confident in order to reach your dreams. You have to be confident in order to reach your goals. And so if you allow that person to stay in your life and allow them to keep treating you this way, you're also allowing yourself to stay where you're comfortable. And we don't grow in places that we're comfortable. We have to change in order to reach our potential, reach our highest potential. We have to evolve in order to reach our highest potential. And if we only stay where we're comfortable, we will not move, okay? The same thing when it comes to a job or a career. If there's a career that you feel like you've grown, or you've done all that you can in that career, okay, or you've seen all that you could see, or it's not fulfilling you anymore, or it's not, it's draining you, you hate doing the job every day, you hate this career that you're in, you have to remember that you completely have control over your life. You can always change whatever it is that you do not like about your life, okay? You can always decide, I actually don't want to live in this reality anymore. I'm going to change this. I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to step into a new career. It may not happen as quickly as you would like it to, but once you decide, I want to do this and I don't want this anymore, your reality is already starting to shift. Okay, now you're open. Now you're open to new job opportunities. Now you're looking over here instead of looking over there. All right. So just remember that, staying in a place where you've outgrown, or where you feel like you've done all you can there, or it's draining you, or it's depleting you in any way, can block you from where you need to go, or where you want to go, okay, what you see for yourself. You don't have to fantasize about it, okay? I see people like, I wish I could do this, or I wish this could be me, or I wish I could have this kind of person in my life, or I wish my person would do this. You don't have to wish. You can actually have it if you decide to change your mind, if you decide to change your path, if you decide to shift your reality, okay? Make changes to your own life. Just as you would switch up the furniture in your home, you can also move around things in your life in the same way. Now, that will, of course, cost you friends, comfort spaces, okay, jobs, lovers, all right, even environments, houses, right? If you're wanting to live on your own, right? Maybe you're like in your parents' house, okay, even in your 20s, like, there are people who still live with their parents in their 20s, like, but it's a toxic environment for you, all right? But it's what you know, it's what's stable right now. And it scares you to kind of live alone, or it scares you to kind of venture off by yourself. Staying in that toxic environment can stop you from growing spiritually. If you don't have peace in your own home, if you don't have peace in your mind because of your environment, all of the things in your environment affect you, right? So if you can't find peace there, you can't reflect, all right? That stunts your spiritual growth, mental growth, okay, emotional growth. Or if someone who attacks you all the time, or is very toxic for you, and they're constantly coming at you, and you're dealing with that every day, staying in your environment, all right, that can affect you. That can stop your growth. That can stop you from getting to where you want to go. That can stop you from being the person that you want to be. So maybe you need to save up your money. Maybe you need to stop talking about it and do it. If you have a job, okay, save up your money and make sure that you can get out and go to where you need to go. Okay. But there has to be changes made, right? Like we can't complain about our life or complain about things that we don't like, but also want to hold on to these same things. Okay. Or also want to stay where we're comfortable. We don't want anything to change, but we want our life to change. That's impossible. Okay. To want your life to change and to not want to change personally, or to not want to change anything around you or anybody around you, not wanting to promote and delete as you need to, that's impossible. You can't do that. Okay. So I want you guys to know that, like, there is so much growth. There is so much love for yourself. There's so much self worth and letting go of what no longer serves you, and letting go of what's keeping you stuck. And it might be you. It might be your um attraction to a certain kind of men. It might be your attraction to a certain kind of women. It might be um your habit of smoking. You're spending so much money on, smoking, that you can't spend the money or invest in yourself. Where else could you be putting that money? Right? Where else could you spend the money that you spend on alcohol every week? Where else could you be putting that money? All right? Like you have to sacrifice in order to reach your highest potential. So when you're ready to do that, right? When you're ready to move, to make progress, okay, you can say this prayer. And I always tell people, like, before you say this prayer, be fully aware that everything in your life can change. Okay. That spirit, the universe, your ancestors are going to start moving in your life. God is going to start moving things in your life, okay, that is necessary for you to get to where you are going, or whatever it is that you want. If you say, I want a fulfilling, happy, peaceful relationship with, mutual energy, where we both love each other, we both respect each other, we both appreciate each other. If you want that relationship and you're not already in that relationship, the relationship that you're in is going to start to fail. Okay. You can't want this loving relationship but also want this person who's not willing to put in the work, or who is not going to give you that loving relationship. Because guys, relationships take two people. So you can't say, well, I'm willing to work it out, I love this person, I'm going to be loyal. If the other person does not feel that the same way, if the other person is not aligning with that, it takes two. It's still going to fail. Okay. If one person is growing and the other one isn't, it's going to fail. Okay. And I don't want to put anyone's relationship down. I'm just saying you have to both be on the same, you have to both be on the same timeline, the same level for a relationship to work. It has to be equal. There has to be balance. There has to be mutual effort. There has to be mutual respect. Okay? Because if one person is doing it's unbalanced, right? And I always say, you guys, balance is the most important thing in any situation. Everything has to be balanced, or too much of anything is horrible. Not enough of something is even worse. Okay? So there has to be balance. All right. Um, so yeah, I just want you guys to know that, like, you can't make anyone do anything. You can't force someone to think like you, to want to see things your way, to want to try things the way you want to try them, to go on this new spiritual path and they don't want to do it. You can't force anyone to do anything. You have to look at the reality, take people for who they are, accept what they're telling you, what you see in your face, not the potential that you see in them or the potential you see of you guys being, but what is it? What is reality? What is in your face? Okay. That is what you need to believe. What's in your face? What are they showing you? All right. That's what you need to believe in. And if it's not aligning with who you want to be or where you're going or the person that you are, then you know the things that you have to let go of. And you can still have love for someone and not actively sacrifice pieces of yourself for them. Okay. Um, and people are not going to be happy with you. I could tell you that for sure. And remember, guys, whenever I talk about something, it's from experience. Okay. I've let go of people that I truly did love and I truly did see the potential in them. And my life leveled up every time. I can't tell you a time that my life did not get better after I let go of people, things, habits. Okay. I used to smoke every single day. I did not like being sober. My mind would completely, it was too much chatter in my mind, and I never wanted to deal with it. I never wanted to be sober. I do not smoke every day anymore. Maybe I might do it like once every couple of months, but I didn't buy it. I might, hang out with a friend and have fun or something like that, but it's not every day. It's not to escape. Because also be mindful of why. Why don't you want to let go? Right? It takes shadow work. It takes reflection. Why don't I want to let go of this? And it's only hurts me, or it's not good for me, or it's not helping me, or it's been stunning my growth. Why don't I want to let go of it? What kind of hold does it have on me? How is it if I hold on to it, how will it benefit me? Has it benefited me in the last 2 years? Has it benefited me at all in the last year? Do a pros and cons list you can do a pros and cons list of a person in your life. Has this person helped me at all? Okay. Have I grown any since I've known this person? Having this person in my life, what have I gained? You'll learn like, wow, actually, you do nothing for me. Actually, you don't support me. Okay, so write it down, write a list. All right, there's art in letting go. You are telling yourself, like, I'm letting go of this for me. Okay, and that takes a lot of self love, that takes a lot of self worth, that takes a lot of determination. Like, I want to be better, I want to better myself, I want my life to level up, I want to evolve. All right. And if you can't evolve with me, I can't stay here with you. If you're not willing to if you're not willing to grow with me, I'm not willing to stay comfortable with you. Okay. Um, Even with yourself, like with letting go of parts of yourself, old habits, old ways of thinking, shifting your mindset is so important. Maybe you used to think that, I'll use me for an example. I used to think that I had to go to college in order to be successful in life, right? And when I was younger, I went to college, but I had to leave because my parents didn't make enough money to keep supporting me in college. And I didn't have money to stay in college, and I wasn't getting any money from financial aid or the government or anything. They wouldn't give me anything. So I had to come home from school, and I used to think like, I'm a failure, and I used to think that the only way I can be successful in life is if I get back in school. Now, update 2024, I graduate in spring 2025 with my bachelor's degree in education. Yay me. And I'm very proud of that. However, because it was more about nurturing little me than it was about, oh, I need this degree. Okay. I haven't felt in a long time that I needed this degree. It was more like, this is a gift to younger me who thought this was the only way she would succeed. Okay. And in my eyes, I'm very successful, and I'm not even done with my degree yet, but I'm so successful, so rich in life. And that's from me shifting my mindset. I had to let go of the way that I used to think about success. I had to shift the way I was thinking about success. I had to shift the way I was thinking of myself. I had to shift the way I thought about rich. What is being rich? What is being successful? I had to change the way I thought about that. So I had to let go of old ways of thinking, of old ways of being. Okay. Open myself up to new possibilities. Well, there's this way, there's also this way. Okay. I could do this. I have this talent. I'm interested in this. Okay. I had to like really explore myself and be open to changing the way that I was thinking about something. There isn't one way to accomplish anything in life. And that's one thing I've learned as well, is there's so many different ways that you can accomplish these things that you want in life. There's so many different ways. And I just keep thinking about this Thai food that I have that I'm going to eat. It's going to be so good. Okay. But there's so many different ways, so many different avenues to get where you want in life. All right. And I just feel like there's not one way to do anything. All right. So let go of old you, old way of thinking. Be open to the new ways, all the possibilities, anything that could happen. Just stay open, even with love. Okay, as hard as that is, right? And as hard as it is of letting go of someone that you love and still trying to be open to meet new people, it's so important to not close yourself off, when you have a bad breakup, or when you are breaking up with someone or separating or letting go of someone, taking that time to really heal yourself, but also being open, because the universe works in crazy ways, you guys. One thing I've learned is the universe does what it wants. Okay. The universe does what it wants. So being open to new love, even if you just got out of a relationship yesterday. Okay. Because letting the universe control your life, like going with the flow, right? That's a better way to put it. Going with the flow instead of trying to control everything. No, I'm not going to do this. Yes, I'm going to do this. I mean, yes, you have choices, you have free will, but also going with the flow, allowing with whatever flows in and whatever flows out to be. All right. That is the best way to live your life, because you're telling God, like, I fully trust you. I know that if you're bringing someone into my life at this time, it's for a reason. Everything is for a reason. I know that if you're doing this for me at this time, or if this person is leaving my life after I just said my prayer of, please, show me everything I need to know, and this person is leaving my life now, like, yes, okay, I'm gonna go with that because I trust you. Okay, that's what it is. It's telling the universe, telling God, I trust you and I let go. I fully surrender. All right, I fully surrender to the universe. I fully surrender to God. I'm letting go, letting you take control. Okay, I'm done trying. I'm letting you take control, and I'm going to follow you. I'm going to trust you. And trusting God is trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Okay, that you know what feels good to you and what doesn't. And you know how your body feels, because your body reacts to things, you guys. And your body will start to reject things when it's time to let go. For example, my ladies, because I can only speak for the ladies because I'm not a man. Okay, so I don't know what happens to a man's body. But ladies, if your pH balance is getting thrown off, okay, especially back to back to back to back, it's not just one occurrence. It's like it keeps happening every time you engage in sex with this one person, okay? Whether it's a woman or a man, this one person, and it just keeps happening, there's a reason. Your body is trying to tell you something. What is your body trying to tell you? If you feel physically sick every time someone comes around, if you feel so tired now you need to take a nap every time someone comes around you, your body's trying to tell you something. If you get migraines, headaches every time you're around someone, okay, if your body starts to ache, be pay attention to the signals that your body is trying to show you, trying to give you. Okay, pay attention, because those are your body, that's your body's way of saying, this isn't okay. I don't like this. Even when it comes to different foods, pay attention to what your body's trying to tell you. I don't like this. We don't like this. This is a no. Okay. This is a no. We're not going to go for this. Listen to your body. Your body is an oracle. Your body is literally an oracle. Okay. But I want you guys to say this prayer. Back to the prayer, because I don't think I ever told you what the actual prayer was. Okay. But this is the prayer that I want you guys to say when you're fully ready for God to show up and change things in your life. All right. You could say God, universe, your ancestors, whoever it is that you pray to. Okay. So modify it to something that fits you and your lifestyle. You can say, God, I'm ready for change. I want you to strip me, take away everything that does not serve me, that is not pushing me to be my highest best, that is weighing down on me, that is blocking my blessings. Okay, that is toxic for me, that is unhealthy for me. Strip me of it, take it away from me, remove it out of my life, and please bring in everything that I need. All of the love, the support, the people, the habits that I need. Please bring it to me. I want to attract that. Okay. Whatever does not support me, whatever is not for me, please remove it out of my life. Plant my feet exactly where I need to be in life. I fully trust you. Thank you. Ashe, amen, whatever it is that you want to say. And close out your prayer and watch God move in your life. Okay, I'm telling you right now, it works. It works. And once God starts to remove people, places, things, environments, okay, you might get um I'm hearing somebody might have to move houses the next month. Okay. Somebody might get a whole new boyfriend, girlfriend. Somebody might lose one friend but gain another. Okay. Like, that's okay. You told God to move. God is moving. Allow God to do that in your life. Okay. So, yeah, I love you guys. And that was the message that was on my heart today, that was on my mind this morning. And I wanted to share it with you guys. I love you so much, and you can do it. It is your life. Okay, whatever you don't like about your life, you can change it. All right, you are in control. Take your power back. All right, you are the most powerful person in your life. All right, everything is up to you. I love you. Bye.